Okay, welcome to Module 2. At this point, you have made a claim as to the market structure, and you have done some background research on the history of your company. And now what we're going to do in Module 2 is we're going to refine your perspective on why you think this firm has been able to exist through time and hopefully profitably. So in Module 2, we're going to think about what's called the competitive advantage. All this means is basically the traits that the company that you've chosen has developed to remain profitable above and beyond industry average, above their competitors, and allows it to exist as a going concern or a company that has existed through time. So in this section, what you're going to be doing is thinking very specifically about all of the resources and capabilities, and also the types of things that these companies have done and maintained to keep a level of profitability through time. Now, after making this designation, the type of things that you believe are sources of competitive advantage, you're also going to make a claim as to the strategic position. So how do they exist within their strategic group? So if you have three firms, for example, that all look exactly the same, let's take, for example, Walmart, Target, why are they able to basically do the exact same thing and still exist simultaneously? Those would be the sources of their competitive advantage. And also the type of position that they place themselves in to insulate themselves from the pressure of competition. So there's quite a bit of content to help you understand these concepts and for you to make these designations. Check that out in all of the Module 2 area. Now, a tip going forward, it's time to start writing. By Module 2, you've gotten to the point where quite a bit of time has already passed. So what you need to begin to do is begin your analysis. One thing I can say to you that is extremely helpful, you're going to be doing your annotated bibliographies. Make that reference, get it down in APA format, and then utilize it and insert it every time you make a claim from that research. All of your work needs to be documented appropriately. Secondly, try to avoid using your personal voice and your personal experiences. This is a research paper, and what myself and other professors who teach this class are looking for is a professional voice and a professional tone, meaning we want to know what the research says, and we want to know how you interpret it rather than what you knew previous to the research. After you've done this section, what I'd like you to do is, in fact, go back to your historical analysis and look to see if you can make the claim that some of those points in the historical analysis are sources of competitive advantage. So again, things that your firm has that others are they're not able to replicate. I've included a type of analysis in the lecture video. It's called VRIO, and this is looking for things that are sources of competitive advantage, that are valuable, rare, hard to imitate, and are organizationally complex. This should help you refine your argument as to what competitive advantage is. So quite a bit of research to do in this section, but it is in conjunction with the tasks of Module 1, History and Market Structure Identification. In fact, there is no independent section for competitive analysis or for competitive advantage and strategic position. Those should be embedded in your first part of your paper. If you need any other clarification or have any questions going forward, please reach out again as soon as possible. Okay, good luck and keep up on the work. So far you've gotten into it quite a bit and are moving along swimmingly. So get in touch if you need it. Otherwise, I will see you in Module 3.